The Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection is coming out on March 14th. And is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth it to spend $30 to, play a game, or two games rather, that you've had access to for 20 years? Individually, you can buy right now Battlefront and Battlefront 2, the originals, for $9 a piece. And, they're often on sale. So what are we getting in the Battlefront Classic Collection that would make it worth it to buy the game again if you already have it, or spend an extra $10 to get it rather than just buying the two separately? First of all, right out of the gate, I'm going to say it is worth it just because, especially if you've never really played it before or haven't played it in a long time, there's going to be an influx of players. There's going to be, public servers, official servers that are going to be populated. There's going to be a player base that's excited to jump into this game, feel a jolt of nostalgia. So just from that perspective, from the perspective of being able to play the game with a massive player base, it's worth it to spend that extra $10, to me at least. Now, there is, as far as I know, not going to be any cross-platform multiplayer. So if I'm on the PC, I'm not going to be able to play with a buddy on, on the Xbox or whatnot, which is a bummer. For the longevity of this classic collection, I feel like it would make a lot more sense to have that cross-platform capability. I'm hoping people don't install the game and then play it for a few weeks and then get their nostalgia fill and kind of leave it behind. I'm not saying that's going to be the case, but my fear is that maybe, server population and whatnot on the PC are going to be way less than other platforms, and it would just be nice to have everybody in one massive gaming community that can all play together. So the Battlefront Classic Collection obviously comes with Battlefront and Battlefront 2. The maps that were exclusive to the Xbox at the time are now available on all platforms like Jabba's Palace, Bespin, Yavin 4, a few other. There's going to be bonus heroes, Ventress and Kit Fisto. There's now going to be 64. That's another bonus. There's now going to be 64 player matches rather than, the traditional 32 player matches. So that's another bonus for the Classic Collection. If you want a big, beefier game with a lot more action, a lot more players running around, I think it's definitely worth the extra $10. Look, we've all played these games. If you're listening to my voice right now, we've all played these games. To have it remastered, and I don't even know if that's the right word, for modern platforms, to have it playable and scalable and at a higher resolution and made for the systems we're on right now, the ease and the smoothness of that, to me, is worth it as well. I'm assuming, just as was done with the Dark Forces remaster, I'm assuming that these things are going to be 4K or 2K capable, and it's going to fit your monitor better. I don't know if they've updated textures. I haven't found a definitive answer to that, but it would make sense if that were the case. So yeah, to me, it's absolutely worth spending the $35 to kind of, revisit this game that was from my childhood. I was a teenager when these games came out, and, I was, at the time, I played them a little bit, but my gaming attention was still on Counter-Strike. That game made me completely obsessed, and I was addicted to Counter-Strike and Ultima Online. And while I did play a lot of Battlefront 1 and 2 back in the day, I probably didn't play it as much as you guys, just because, at the time I was hosting my own Counter-Strike servers, making my own Counter-Strike maps, running around and PvPing and in Ultima Online still. And this is going to be a fun way to revisit a game that I didn't put a lot of time in. I have fond memories of it, but it's going to be like, day one fun experience to jump in and run around. So I'm hoping that they allow modding still. I hope there's still going to be a big modding community in this game if that's allowed with this classic collection. I would assume that it would be. Why wouldn't it be? That's another reason for ensuring the longevity of your game when the player base has the ability to mod and create within the game. You create a community within a community. And that's always a good thing for video games. And I also hope that you're able to host your own server in this Classic Collection, because it has always been a dream of mine to host a Battlefront. When Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 came out in 2015 and 2017, I wanted to host my own servers, but that wasn't a thing. I wanted to build a community within our community and have everybody, play in these servers and experience the game together. Just a fun little, refuge that we could all go and relax and run and gun in. That never turned out to be the case with those two modern Battlefront games. I hope with this Classic Collection, it will be possible to do that, because I can think of nothing more fun than hosting my own server and having all of you guys running around in a 64-player match together and cultivating a community within the broader Hello Greedo community in Battlefront Classic. So anyway, that's enough rambling for me. Are you excited? Let me know in the comment section below. What platform are you planning on playing on? For me, I'm going to be getting it on the PC. I'm a PC gamer. So anyway, stay safe out there. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side.